All right, here we are on Homework Unit 1, Lesson 9. And in this lesson, we talked about auxiliary lines. And when we draw auxiliary lines, we typically draw them between two parallel lines and also parallel. And the reason we do that is to help us find missing angles. And so when I look at angle 1 here, the angle that I'm asked to find, angle 1 is not, we're usually trying to find alternate interior angles. It's not alternate interior with any of these. I don't see a good relationship between the 96 and the 130 and that angle 1. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my auxiliary line. And so that looks like this, kind of. And I'm also going to extend this line here. And the reason I'm doing that is because I know that if I draw a straight line here, then this is 130, and this angle here must be its supplement. And so 180 minus 130 is 50. Now, if I go alternate interior with that 50, then I can show that 50 would also be right here. And so alternate interior would go here, so that's 50. And I just drew over the top of that, but it said 96. And so if that's 50, then I can say that this part of the angle here has to be 96 minus 50, or 46. And so this is 46. And then again, since I drew this parallel to these two, I can go alternate interior once again, and I know angle 1 would have to be the same. And so that's kind of the gist of what we're doing here. We're using auxiliary lines to find missing angles. So again, your auxiliary line here would go through angle 2 and parallel to the two lines that are already drawn. So sorry, that's supposed to be parallel, but now you can use that to find some missing angles. So if this is 117, I know the angle next to it must be supplementary with 117, so I can do 180 minus 117, and I get 63. So this angle is 63. If I go alternate interior with the 63, this would also be 63. You're going to do the same thing with the 129, find that angle, and know that it needs to be the same as this one, and then you can add them together. Okay, so just wanted to get you started here. I think from this point you should be able to finish the rest. Let me just go ahead actually and help you out with number 5. Number 5 says, in triangle ABC, the measure of angle A is 3 less than 2 times the measure of angle C. And so I'm going to draw my triangle. I don't really care what it looks like. I'm just going to label it A, B, and C. And so they're giving me some words here that I'm going to need to translate into a mathematical expression. So A is 3 less than 2 times the measure of angle C. So if I call C x, I'm going to do 3 less than 2 times. So 2x, and 3 less than that is minus 3. And the measure of B is 11 more than C. So if C is x, 11 more than that would look like this. Find the measure of each angle, and so you're going to recall that the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180. So I'm going to write an equation for you that would look like this. 2x minus 3 plus x plus 11 has to equal 180 degrees. These are pluses here. Okay, so go ahead and solve that equation and finish up question number 5. It says make sure you go back and find the measure of each angle. Answer the question asked.